All right, so I think we're live. Let's see. Grab the YouTube link here. Put it into our Discord. Awesome. Love that. All right, so there's that. We got that going. Awesome. Wow, it's a little rowdy here. We're gonna just ignore that. Okay, let's see. Hey Kim Tay Tay, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've got Wally here as well. Hey Wally, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Gonna have a couple of announcements today. Nothing too crazy, but just some updates. It's been a crazy week. No electricity in the house for the last couple of days here in the week, so it was a little bit crazy, a little bit unfortunate. But I do want to kind of go over a couple of things and make sure everyone's on the same page. And just get people caught up on what's going on so far in Hero Wars. I have been keeping up, just haven't been able to make any videos or posts because again, no electricity. I couldn't find anything in here. So it was pretty crazy. It's been a crazy week, but now we got electricity back. We got light in my room, which is amazing because it was very difficult to see after it got past like 3 or 4 p.m. So yes, nice to be here. Nice to have everyone. Wasn't sure I'd be able to stream today, but we are, and I'm happy to be here with you guys hanging out. So first things first, actually, I want to talk about the upcoming. I guess we'll call it the contest, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the list for everyone, and I'm going to probably use the old one as a template here. I'm just going to copy that, and I'll change it. But what I usually do is I actually kind of completely just delete the channel, and then I add it back to have that contest entry so that everyone knows it's a brand new contest. So this is contest entry for Facebook. I'm going to put in a message right now. So a new contest entry has begun on Sunday, right? Each user will be posting. So this will not be this coming Sunday, and I'll take out the video link, but it will be starting next Saturday, just because I feel like it's too short of notice. Can't be having people put stuff in now. So it starts from November 15th to December 15th. And so the contest will be starting next week. But I'm just letting everyone know that I'm basically putting in the contest now. And this is for Sundays. That's for Facebook. I'm going to do the same thing for web here. And I do this pretty much every single time. So if it's not deleted, I haven't updated a new thing yet. So just so you guys are all on the same page, just so you know now, this is always how it's going to be. I'm going to delete the entire thing. So you know that if I haven't deleted it yet, I haven't started a new contest just yet. So feel free to put your contest IDs in now. This is for, Facebook and web for Sunday. So this will be starting next week, not this week. And then I'm going to be making some videos. I haven't had a chance to make the videos yet, but I think I'm going to do something similar to last time where I had the, I guess it's a different version of YouTube. It's YouTube Short, and I think I'm going to make some videos like that for this upcoming contest again. I'm a little bit behind on handing out web gifts because everyone seems to want skins, and I promised 3 skins already for this past month. So I'll be making sure I get those out, and then we will also figure out anyone who wants skins if they are a future winner. So just a heads up, that's where we are so far. Okay, so let me read the comments here, get caught up. Hey Tanya, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the stream. Incognito, nice to have you here. Jimmy, yo, what's up? Yes, Greg, nice to be here. Thank you. Good to see you are online as well. I will be getting you those rewards in a little bit. I know I still owe you one, I believe. So we will get to that in a little bit. It won't be during the stream, but as soon as it's over, I should be looking at the list that I have over here, and we will be getting those web rewards out. I'm supposed to put my ID on both your video and the Discord web, right? Yes. So the Discord, right? This one is for Sunday rewards, right? So this is for web right here. And then up here already we have some entrance, awesome. And then this one up here is for Facebook. So these are for Sunday entries. And then the Saturdays are based on the YouTube videos. So Saturday, you put your YouTube ID, and then well, for Saturdays you put your ID on my YouTube video, which they're not out yet. Haven't made them. I will. I didn't have any electricity, couldn't make them. So I will be making them soon before the end of next week for sure, before next stream, and I'll make sure to highlight them next stream if you haven't seen them already by that time. And we will have those out, and I'll put them into this parentheses here. So, feel free. I'm going to pin these as well, but I know the pins only go to the top. We'll pin the message, and we'll pin it over here as well in web. We'll pin it as well. But yes, so that's, I'm just making sure that everyone is on the same page. This is for the web, and this is for the Facebook. And basically all I'm saying is this is Sundays. Saturdays haven't been up yet. They will be up shortly. Okay. So just a heads up on that. And yes, that is exactly how it works. And I'm also thinking that anyone who is a member of my membership will have an opportunity to have a second entry. They can pick whether it's for, they can pick any of the days or any of the contests, and you just got to let me know, and we will go from there, and you get an extra opportunity. One extra spot on any of the wheels. So you just let me know. Probably won't change odds that drastically, but yeah, it should. I feel like membership we've been talking about for a while. We're gonna let that happen. It's not gonna be a formal notice, but I guess this would be the formal notice if there is one. Just want to give some updates on the contests. So that is where we are at so far. I know there's a lot of questions. I couldn't get to everyone, and honestly, I was concerned that if I use my phone too much, wouldn't be able to charge it. So I think there's a combination of things there. I couldn't even get on Discord. So we had a little bit of issues, but we're back now. We're looking good. We're feeling good. And so we're back. We're back. Hi, Mr. Big. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Good day to you, Ray, as well. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. I really wasn't sure if I'd be having a live, so I did go ahead and do my airship while I was at a place where I knew I had electricity. So we're just going to collect our rewards real quick. Obviously, right now, we do have the Great Storm event going on. Getting a lot of questions about it. Probably should have made a video, but again, couldn't make a video. So it's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. The biggest thing I would say is if you don't have the ability to gather every single spot, right, and I haven't even started mine, but if you don't have the ability to claim every single action point or enough action points to clear the entire board, I think a good approach was one that I did where essentially you start kind of in the middle and kind of work your way on the outer edge, and you kind of pay attention to where those chests show up. And by going through that, you can kind of narrow down where the chests are, which have the bonus amounts of storm coins, especially if you know you're not going to face the boss. So I think that's the smartest way to go about it, especially if you want the max number of storm coins, because, quite frankly, I think the whole point is to get more storm coins to get, whatever you want, whether it's the pet chests or not. And I don't know why it's taking so long to load here. But yeah, so that is, I'm just going to refresh my page. But that is kind of what we're talking about with the Great Storm event. All right, what Facebook is just not responding. That's cool. All right, we're just going to close Facebook. We're going to reopen it here. Love that baby, by the way. The baby on on the Discord channel. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Love that. Yeah, absolutely. That's great. All right. Okay, so back to Hero Wars here. Also, obviously, we know what skins were coming, and I'm gonna make a video on this as well. But I figure we might as well talk about it since we're hanging out here. Um, was the power out in all of New York? No, it wasn't out in all of New York. But I'll tell you what. What happened was, so because the house that we're in is a little bit older, some of the outlets are all on the same power grid. And when you have three guys, all plugged in, and then you have someone who, uh, uses two power cords, right, extension cords into the same outlet. When we already have a lot of energy running on it, it overloads the circuit, blew it. All the lights went out, and we couldn't get someone out here to fix it midweek. So, I think it happened on like Monday night. So Tuesday morning, I woke up, my heater was off. It was cold, and I was like, "What happened?" So it was just a crazy, crazy day. So no, power is not out in all of New York. Just we blew a circuit, and it just kind of completely wrecked our living situation for about this entire week. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, we're all good now. We're all good now. Yes, thank you for hitting that like button. If you win the contest, I'm not picky. You'll take any prize. Appreciate that, Jimmy. Appreciate that for sure. Hi, Tori. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Hey, Melissa. It's going well. Things are going well. We have light in the apartment, I guess not apartment, it's the house. So that's really nice because, quite frankly, we had a power outage. Got one action point and 650 coins. I should go for the last spot and collect one chest or let it go by default. Okay, so the default option, I believe, is you get, let's see. So let me take a look before I just say that. Great Storm should load. I don't know why is it doing this? I've had no issues today in the game, and then now I'm having this. I would say get the chest. I mean, the chest is going to get you more. Let's see. I would appreciate the game if it would just allow me to load this page. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Great Storm. It doesn't want me to play it. Oh no, what is going on here, Wars? Maybe just my Wi-Fi, but I don't think so because it was working not even like 5 minutes before I streamed. So I just wanted to look at it. But let's see. I'm going to close Discord. Nothing else is really open right now, so hopefully it gets going here. But yeah, I think getting the chest because any coins you have left over will be converted. So if you have, enough coins to get an item, get that item because anything remaining will be. So let me see the merchant. I mean, if you can get, let's see. And I'm not sure, quite frankly, if you're talking about the chest as in these chests, which these chests you should 100% get, and any chest that we're talking about in the merchant, any extra chests that you have left over after coins. Well, I guess you must be talking about these chests. Yeah, no, you should 100% get these chests. 100%. Don't let your points go to waste. You should get those. Those are 100% worth it. Yeah, 100%. For sure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start this adventure. I feel like Ascension's going to make these fights a lot less fair, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe they adjusted for it. I don't know how things have been going for everyone else, but I'm going to start just kind of going around and we're just going to auto speed up a little bit here. We're not going to do the entire thing, but we're going to use some of our action points here, which is why I kind of saved them up. So we're going to just kind of go about it, see how things go. And I just wanted to kind of go over my approach again. I have been using my computer like all day, so it's making a little bit of a whirring noise. The fan is kind of, making some noise, understandably so. But hopefully we don't have any other issues. Should be fine. But yeah, I would say getting chests are always a good idea, especially because the chests usually contain a lot of coins. A lot of coins. All right, so there's that. We got some more stuff. Great. We got another message. We don't really want to read what Galahad has to tell us, if I'm being 100% honest. So we're not. All right, let's see. So here we go. We got a very big opponent here who's very small, which is hilarious because it looks like they're kind of a baby face, but they're big. They're big baby. But anyway, all right. So there's that. We got some more buff storm resistance, and we can see a chest is nearby. So I'm gonna go to 10. Um, I mean, I figure I'm gonna probably go in an order where basically I'm just covering all my bases. If I went to 11, it would be, and I'll show you why it would be a waste. So you're basically losing an action point, maybe two, if you went the other way. So it's a risk, right? So there is a chest here, so I got lucky. But let's say the chest was over here in 11. Even if I go around, right, I can go from 11 to 15. If I go from 9 to 11, and then I'm like, oh, shoot, the chest is actually in 10, right? And like it was, because it was actually in 10. So if I went back, right, you have to go to 13, 10, and then you have to go back to 13 to 15. So you're wasting action points by not being efficient. So in this situation where you're not sure where to go, it's always a good idea to continue on the path which allows you the most options afterward. So even if you're wrong, you cover all your bases. Okay, let's see. We're going to take the physical attack and magic attack. And I know it's a little bit late to be saying that because a lot of people have already done their adventure, but I figure I might as well mention it because I do think if you don't take it too seriously on this round, you can always learn from this one and always improve your path in the next game, in the next storm adventure. So it's never a bad idea to kind of have a plan. And when you're chest hunting, always take a route that's safer and gives you flexibility. So definitely think that's a smart move. Yes, thank you, IMO. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up button. Much appreciated. It does help. I don't know why YouTube's algorithm really cares about reactions to videos. So like the thumbs up, that definitely helps a lot, and I appreciate it for sure. So okay, we're cruising through. Um, there's a lot of text coming through here, but there's a chest nearby. The other thing that I always want to caution and remind people, especially all you guys are veterans, but I know some people are sometimes new and sometimes they watch the stream afterward. So when you have a chest nearby, if the chest is in the inner ring, you still want to avoid it because you have to consider here. So there is a storm disadvantage and a recommended number of resistance that you should have. So pay attention to those if you're new to the event. Most of you guys aren't, but if you are, right now I only have 30 storm resistance, which means my energy and health decrease when I fight enemies that are very strong. So I'm going to go ahead and fight this one right here where I only need 35, so it's 5 different, right? It's right in the range. So we're going to go for it, but that's my recommendation for anyone who's kind of newer, or if you just forgot, when you're chest hunting, try to avoid those buffed up spots. So these both are saying your chest nearby, making it very likely, well, I almost guarantee 18 has the chest based on the fact that they're both connected. It makes sense. But I'm going to go ahead and keep going around because I'm trying to maximize all of my chests. And I really just kind of want to go about the whole outer rim. I know it's not necessarily the most effective. So if I was just chest hunting, I'd probably go straight to 18. But for the purposes of what I'm doing, this is how I'm going about it. And there's no chests around here. So it's got to, I almost guarantee it's 18. So there we go. We're just going to get to 18, and then I'll probably stop. Actually, I'm going to take out 22. Then we'll stop with our Great Storm. And I want to talk a little bit about the new skins coming here very shortly with CyberCon. So CyberCon's coming next week, which that's the event I'm looking forward to. Yeah, so all 3 of these are saying the chest nearby. So 18, then 22. Then we'll check out what's going on with these new skins. And I can't believe they're giving Asteroth another skin. Not that I don't like it. I love it. But crazy. I like it. I was not expecting an Asteroth skin for a long time. Yeah, I have no problem at all with them adding another Asteroth skin. That's just me personally. I'm perfectly okay with it. So, all right, let's see. We're going to go and take out these guys right here. And there we go. All right. So we've taken down the first Harbinger light. I'm going to just open these for fun, right? So we've got 2 of these, and these always contain a good amount of storm coins, right? So that's a lot of storm coins. I always say if you can get them, go for them. The chests are probably the most valuable thing. You can always trade them in, right? Storm Legacy chests are great because they have a lot of different variability. Pet soul chests are great because you get to pick which pet you're getting. So I typically recommend getting one of these two. Obviously, you can always get some of these better stones as well, but I kind of feel like you can get those in a myriad of ways, and maybe storm coins isn't the best option because the storm legacy chests allow you an opportunity to get more action points, and the pet soul chests also, well, they improve your pet, so it's a win-win. um I have Isaac, but do you run the engineer team? Not on this account. Um, and the engineers are interesting. So the engineers are Isaac, of course. I believe it's Ginger. I don't really love Ginger personally. I think she's okay. And obviously the rework, right, with I believe her and Thea. Was it her and Thea? Now I'm doubting myself here. There was a recent rework, and I was gonna make a video on them, couldn't get around to it. Because again, did not have Wi-Fi. Artemis and Thea. Okay, so it wasn't. It was Artemis who got reworked, not Ginger. We'll make videos on those. But yeah, so I guess for me, Ginger is not a high priority because I feel like Kark is a little bit better. But we can equip Ginger and make her a little bit better. She's an engineer. The other engineer, I believe, is Fox. I like Fox a lot. I've never gotten around to powering her up because I've just used Invari when I'm guarding against an enemy Kark. So on this account, I don't use the engineers as much as I probably could. Am I missing anyone? I don't think I am. Engineers. I think that's it, right? It's those three. Yeah, so they're not an engineer. Asteroth. Yep. I think that's it, right? I think it's those three are engineers, and that's it. Isaac. Isaac's engineer. Yeah, I think that's it. But I don't personally use them just because I don't feel like um, I don't. I just probably don't have enough items. Is the realistic answer there? Don't quite have enough items for that. But yeah, so that was something I want to talk about. The other thing that was interesting was this treasure hunt in Dominion. Really a random event. I don't know. I thought it was really out of left field. But anyway, talking about these cybernetic skins, I'm gonna definitely make a video on this separately as well. But kind of some cool stuff here. We got Asteroth, Elmir, and Cornelius. I wasn't sure about Cornelius just given the green hair streaks, but I guess everyone was saying it definitely was, and I know Wally definitely said it was for sure. But yeah, definitely kind of cool. I mean, they clearly have some cyber looking things going on here. Obviously, we have a very technologically sound staff for Cornelius with a headset and his book. Interesting. Then I think Elmir looks super sick with, he just looks really cool. Looks kind of like they have like some poison stuff going on here. This mask is pretty cool. And it's really relevant to I think our current, last past year with COVID and everything like that. Everyone's wearing masks, right? So Elmir with the mask, and it's kind of a cool mask. I like that. And then we have Asteroth also, who has a mask. Of course, the mask, with all the armor, health, pretty funny, right? Thinking about health concerns, right? Mask. So anyway, health increase for Asteroth, very, very crucial for Asteroth. Allows him to kind of last a little bit longer. Doesn't help in the resurrection area, but allows for Asteroth to kind of mitigate some more damage because he does kind of absorb some of that damage. Armor penetration for Elmir makes Elmir very, very more contentious. I would definitely be looking to use Elmir potentially in the future. A lot more dangerous now with this armor penetration. I think it's a very valuable skin, and I like the way it looks. And then we have the health one with Cornelius. Very useful, I think, as well, but I would have liked a defense skin for him. Good night, Asani. Thank you for stopping in. How can I deal with a 155k Kark? So, Kevin, my advice is to use Invari. I do have a Kark counter video, and I don't know if that might help you as well. Let me take a look here. But I think Invari is the best bet. Fox is another good option. Man, Look at these Hero Wars videos. Come on, that's not how it works. All right, thank you for the Hero Wars ad, but let's skip to the counters here. So these are the counters for Kark that I recommend. I like Invari or Fox. Those are my top ones. Yasmin is great against Kark. Yasmin, as long as she doesn't get hit, can take out Kark. Qingmao is a great option. Phobos is a great option, especially if you're on Facebook, not if you're on mobile. Facebook or web, right? Facebook or web, not mobile. Elmir, I think, is actually even higher now on this list, given this armor penetration. Orion's good. I do not like Satori on Facebook and web because of Sebastian, but everything above this list, if you have one of those heroes, keep upgrading them. They will help you get rid of your Kark situation. Promise you that. But yeah, so this video might help. I do go in more depth on that, but I think those are the heroes that I would probably recommend checking out. Wally, I have not gotten to your upload just yet. I've seen the other ones, not the most recent ones this week, because quite frankly, didn't have any electricity in my place. Sad face. But yes, I will. I always do check those out. Mr. Big here says, I bought it after all the chests were unlocked. Gotcha. Asteroth is my main tank, but does he really need a Hellskin? I think a Hellskin is definitely something that makes Asteroth, just survive longer. And I think given Asteroth's ability to kind of mitigate damage, right? So, plus, the ability to burn up some energy of the furthest enemy, I think that's a really nice skill because usually who's the last person in line? It's usually Martha. So burning up some of her healing ability because it burns up some of her energy. I think that's kind of a cool thing. And the longer Asteroth's in the field, the longer that skill works. Also, we have this extra damage subtracted. So part of the damage doesn't get dealt to your team when Asteroth is alive. So that's one thing there. And I can get way more in depth on that when I make a video on this. But those are a couple of strengths of leaving Asteroth on the field. I think it's a little bit unfair to non-Asteroth users, but as an Asteroth user, I love it. So I'm conflicted to say that it's a bad thing. But yes, so there is some stuff there. The others are Arachne, Daredevil, Ashton Lucas. Okay, so I do like Daredevil. Arachne's not bad, especially with some of the changes that she's had. She's a lot stronger now. Ashton Lucas, I'm always been a big fan. I don't have the resources yet to get to them for sure. Asani says they need more random events. I hear you. I mean, hey, that was a pretty random event. It was a pretty random event. Astaroth is like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I mean, I do like that skin. I would say let's take a look, but I'm also concerned that YouTube might get mad at me for taking a look at someone as well known as Sub-Zero. But yeah, definitely kind of a cool look. Yeah, plus the scythe, right? Got the scythe. Well, is it? Let's see. I'm not sure if it just connects into. Oh no, it's just longer and we can't see it because it's behind Elmir. But yeah, so you can see he obviously has something going on here. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff. And I do like this like little swirl thing up here too that they got going on, and his wings looked, kind of more like a bug type, which is kind of interesting as well. Sorry, okay. Free skin, I bought Heidi Devil Skin plus 35k Titan Artifact. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of good Titan Artifact related stuff there. So definitely good. Asani has a Elmir at 90k power. So you're definitely looking to get this skin. This skin will definitely be helpful for Elmir users. Armor penetration. Elmir already has a decent attack, but I think with its armor penetration, it'll allow him to even kind of go further than that. So that'll be definitely something to watch out for if you're a Kark user. You're using Qingmao. Where is Celeste? Yeah, I know. Celeste, I don't know. Does Celeste need... I don't know. Celeste's a pretty popular hero, so I don't know how soon she would be getting a new skin, but let's see. Yeah, she doesn't have a cybernetic one, but she definitely could. I think that would be, she could be having some very cool... All her skins, in my opinion, are pretty well made. I think I like the way that, they have a duality to them. So I don't know. I guess they'd have to come up with something that's cybernetic, but also for the good side, because I think the dark side's a lot more straightforward than the light side in terms of the design. So maybe that's kind of why they decided not to go with Celeste, potentially, right? Anyway, so there's that. What are they going to do when in a few years each hero has over 20 skins? I do not know. I don't know. Asani believes there will be 12 skins in total. Wow. Bold prediction. Oh, Negro, yeah, my energy's doing pretty good. I'm especially happy that the electricity's back on in the house. We mentioned that a couple times because it's definitely been something that has been very difficult. Couldn't make any content in my room for the past week. Could barely even log on to Hero Wars. It was rough, but we are doing better now, and we're just kind of hanging out. So it's a good time, especially because everyone's amazing, and I love having the opportunity to hang out with the Hero Wars universe, right? We'll have more heroes and pets. Absolutely, I think we will for sure. We also are going to have another hero here very soon in December. If you haven't already, and I'm going to probably make a video on this too in the future, but you need to start saving up some keys here for the upcoming Winter Fest, right? I believe you need 200 keys. Someone correct me. It's 200, 250. I think it's somewhere around there. So start saving up some of those keys. Never a bad idea and never a bad time to do so. So I would say that's something to look into. Currently, I'm working on Aurora, but after Aurora, Yasmin and Helios are probably the two heroes I'm going to be coming for next and trying to improve. So yeah, we're making some strides here. I'm going to make sure I spend some emeralds, at least for the cheap energy, and go through that. So there we go. We got Rarity Fair in town. All right, cool. So there is the basics of the airship. We got our chest key, right? Artifact chest key. We'll get those as well. I actually think you're right, Asani. I do think some people check out the stream from Hero Wars, and I will say a lot of the stuff that we've said ends up being pretty spot on. So I'm never mad about it, but I definitely think that it's important to get everyone's thoughts and have some voices be heard here. So it's always good, I think, to talk about different things in Hero Wars. I mean, I don't mind the new events and stuff like that that come out. It's just, I would like a little more context. I feel like they kind of sprung that 2 day event on us very, very quickly. I would have liked maybe another day to kind of debate and, see if other people would kind of get in on those rewards. But, hey, wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I also do not mind the Demon Doll events. Those ones are kind of cool when they pop up. Oh, Celeste countercard. Um, I think Celeste does, but one of my concerns with that is the variability. So if you have Celeste as like your second in line, it might be more effective. But if your Celeste is third or fourth, so depending on where your Celeste stands, that could really alter things too, right? So you have to consider. I think I think Celeste is less of a hard counter than some of the other heroes I mentioned. But I mean, Celeste is very good. Just I think obviously Anvari is kind of going to be the number one there, and you have Fox who's very good, and they target Kark specifically, whereas Celeste doesn't necessarily target Kark. But I guess I could see what you're saying if you're kind of saying that she would block any potential healing that would come to Kark. That could definitely be beneficial. So if that's what you're saying, absolutely. In a few years' time, you'll see Galahad's little sister Xena joining Dominion. Yeah, I think Xena's just a matter of time. We have Xena on mobile. I think it's a matter of time. She does look a lot like the Storm. What do you call it? The Great Storm villain. Do we have any pictures of her? No, we don't have her on here. But she looks very, very much like the enemies that we see or the main villain, right? That we'll mention from the Great Storm. So she does definitely for sure. What if they made pet skins? I think that would be a disaster. I hope they don't do that. That would be a lot of work. Let's not give them any ideas on that one. let's stay away from that. But I think that they're going to have a lot more pets. The reason I think they're going to be a lot more pets coming soon is, I mean, and I don't like going to Asgard very often because it slows down everything. But when you're looking at the way these matchups are set, I probably should have not gone to the Great Tree of Wisdom. I should have gone to the Guild War area. But you have three teams going on very similar to Grand Arena. And when we're talking about Asgard, right, you need pets on almost every single one of your heroes. So they're just going to need more pets. We're not going to Asgard. um, but you just need so many more pets than there are right now. I just think it would be crazy to not look into that, you know? They should have shop discounts for Cyber. Yeah, Cyber will definitely probably have some discounts. We can also kind of preview it by looking at some of the stuff that we had in years past. And that's kind of one thing that I wanted to do anyway. So I'm going to close this. The other thing that I wanted to do is I did not claim my gifts from Boxy. So we're going to do that. But yeah, we can definitely take a look at that. So CyberCon, we can look at like last year's CyberCon. I believe I made a video on that. So let's see. Actually, let's see, 2020 maybe. All right. So this is what we had last year. We'll skip after this quick ad. All right, so they did introduce the new skins, right? Obviously. So these are all the new skins, right? And the old ones. So these are the discounts they had. They had 60% off the heroic chest, 20% off pet summoning, 30% off artifact chest, 20% off Titan artifacts. So those were some discounts in terms of emeralds. They also had these boxes piled up, and of course the CyberCon event itself, daily login, VIP, all that good stuff. But you got these chips and you could trade them in. So first you just need to acquire them. Let's see, double check that there's nothing crazy. Make some purchases. Of course, you always want to make purchases. Buying a bunch of emeralds. So again, more purchases. Spending those emeralds. Chests in tower. So that's one to keep in mind, right? So tower is going to be one of them. And I believe it's a 7-day event. So potentially it might start as early as Monday. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, so I mean, and this is kind of what you had. So you could pick these different things using your chips, and basically you get different rewards. Grand rewards would always be the chest of type Super Titans. You had the Soulstone chests and Chaos Particles. So don't worry too much about Chaos Particles now, because if they do have the same rewards, they will be an option. So these are kind of all the rewards. There were a bunch of avatars that came through as well. Really good opportunity to get a lot of gold. So that is kind of a quick overview of what to expect for CyberCon. The major thing was, you had an ability to refresh all of these as soon as you hit one of the grand prizes. You didn't need all of them, and you can just refresh the entire screen and go for the next set of rewards. So that was something there to keep in mind. No to pet skins. Pet skins would be cool, but I don't know how I feel about um, the cost of that. I'm holding more keys than a gender. Oh, Negro, always with the zingers. Love it. Asani has 400 keys. Wow, look at you. Stockpiling them up. I have 40 portal charges on my web account right now. Wow. Look at you storing those up. And definitely a good opportunity to use them, especially during the event that we have going on right now, right? The Great Storm event. So let's see. All right, so we do want to do the Outland real quick. Might as well claim those. I haven't really improved any Outland specific heroes. Haven't made too much progress just generally this week because just couldn't play as much as I wanted to. It was pitch black in my room. But anyway, okay, so here we go. I'm glad that we are able to do this. Okay, so we're opening chest. Corvus, cool. All right, so there's that daily quest I kind of want to trade in. I'm going to do a little bit more of this, man, actually. I do want to trade some of them in because I want some more eggs, right? So eggs are the ones where you can kind of summon some more pets. And I think I've only opened like 50. So I need, you can get up to 80, I believe. So we're going to try to get up to that 80. So I'm going to just try going around the outer ring here for the most part and seeing if I can. I'm going to try to skip, but I'm going to try to get a couple of more soul stones. The only two pets that I still need are Merlin and King Biscuit. I believe those are the two. So I'm going to see if I can get Merlin hopefully close to absolute. Might not be able to, but I think we might be able to get a little bit closer than we are, and that could definitely be very, very helpful for sure. You just got another set of Eden. Your first set was this. Wow, congratulations, Wally. That is huge. Um, Absolutely. Nelvin, yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it was helpful. Glad it was helpful. Yeah. Oh, Negro. I mean, yeah, coming through with the jokes. Love it. All right, so here we go. We're going to keep going through this a little bit and see if we can pull another chest or two. But okay, so I'm going to actually stop right here, right now. And I want to get some Storm Legacy chests. So 29. Ooh, it's an odd number. I don't like that. We want an even number. Can't explain it, but 30 feels better than 29. So maybe I'll just run a couple more, a little bit longer along the path here. And let's see. So there's that. We want the buff. Increase healing. Yeah, why not? Even though I don't have any healers on my team, other than maybe Asteroth reviving someone, that's okay. But I think we should be fine on beating a couple more of these guys without really worrying too much. We're going to go through 33 here. 33. My guess is 36 has a chest. All right, yep, so 36 has the chest, as I thought. We're approaching the second quote-unquote harbinger. So there's the chest. We got it. All right, so we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go this way. Always got to make sure lines connect. So if I went to 39 last, I wouldn't have anywhere to go. So going to 39 first makes more sense in this instance. So we're going to just keep going. 39 and then 41, which is that second harbinger, then down to 40 and then 43. So just making sure that we don't get stopped in any corner so that we don't have to backtrack, because that would be unfortunate when action points are very, very valuable. So here we go. Get us to that next chest, please. If I save 100 elemental spheres, if that's what they're called, can I open all 100 at once, or does it go by tens? Yeah, this is the thing I don't get. That's going to be tens. They don't do 100, but they'll do 100 for other things. Yeah, you're going to be doing tens. It's going to be tens, Kim. Unfortunately, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but that is kind of how it works. Ooh, yes, the letter from Winterfest. That's going to be awesome. If you can get a totem fragment from Winter Claws, or if you can get Cleaver, I think those are phenomenal rewards. The fact that you can even get those for free is awesome. I love that. That's hype. I also really like the fact that they gave away the raid ticket. I think that was awesome. That was a great reward. Oh my god. I think anyone who got that one was also like super stoked, because then you no longer had to worry about fighting every single matchup. So I think that the raid ticket was a great reward that Hero Wars had last year that they didn't in years past. That was a great reward. But yeah, definitely some good stuff to look forward to in Winterfest. No doubt at all. I want to see 100 open. Yeah, I think the only way you can do 100 is if you can. I think the only way you can do 100, based on my recollection, is by spending the emeralds. So I think the 4,500 emeralds that they ask if you want to spend, which no one wants to spend, I think that would be better. I know exactly what I'm getting. All right, so 46. Let's do that one. If I open 36, will I get a reward? Oh, since you received a chest on number 36, will everyone get the same reward if we open the same chest? Not necessarily. So My understanding is no. Um, but let me know. I know sometimes people are like, "Oh, I had the exact same chest number," but I think there's only so many variables. So my guess is they have a random number generator. Say, in this general area, we're gonna, randomly put the chest. So some of them will be the exact same, in my opinion, pattern, but not all of them are. Not everyone's gonna have the exact same drops. So my guess is some people will have the exact same ones and some will not. So I don't want you to quote me saying, "Oh, there's for sure one here," because there's no guarantee on that. No guarantee, but it's possible. I'm going to leave it like that. We're going to give a very lawyerly answer. It's possible. But oh, we got another chest. Fantastic. We're going to open that. So far in the outer two rings, I've gotten all of them. The last one I already know where it is over here. It's number 24 because there's two that are saying there's a chest nearby. It's the inner ring. So the outer ring has, for me in this case, the most chests. So I'm happy with that outcome so far. I have 8 more goes at it. I'm going to keep going around the outside. Yeah, absolutely no problem, Tanya. Great question. I'm sure a lot of people were wondering the exact same thing, and I've gotten that question before. So it's a very common question. Great question. I'm glad we addressed it, and we're going to keep going here. And I'm going to try increase physical attack. Of course, we have Kark, and then we're going to go to number 5. And I'll stop at number 4 and we'll try to get some chests then and hopefully get some eggs because I think I still need some more. Let's see, there we go. There's that. Got number 2, then number 4. Then I want to see where I'm at in the egg opening section and then we will go from there. So there's number 4. Then we just need to check special events. We got some more coins coming to us. Great. Oh, we're so close to the open-mouthed howling storm spirit avatar. Let's see, spending energy. Yeah, so I'm at 50 and I need 30 more. Okay, so that's what I need. I need 30 more. So hopefully I'll be able to get 30 from the merchant by trading in for the Storm Legacy chest. So we're going to do 60, not all. I like an even number. So we're going with 60. I know it's weird. Whatever. I'm going with 60. Okay, we're going to open all 60 right now. We're going to hope we get some eggs. We got 1 egg right off the bat. So good start. 2. Got 2 eggs. I'm not going to sit here waiting for all of them because I know these chests multiply. But now I have 52, so we lost 8. Not the biggest loss, so I'm okay with it. A lot more eggs. Love to see it. So we got 18 now. I need 30. 40 of these chests, and I need 30 eggs. I need 30 eggs. So, ooh, now we're back up to 50 Storm Legacy chests. How many eggs do I have now? Let's see. How many eggs do I have? 28. Okay, so 1 more hopefully round, and then I don't need to open any more of the Storm Legacy chests, and I'll just hold on to them until the next event. So let's see. Do we have 30 eggs? We do. We have 33 eggs. Perfect. So now that I know I have enough eggs, I'm not going to be opening any more Storm Legacy chests during this event. I'll just save the rest of them. It doesn't make sense to use them all. I am trying to make an omelet. Yes, absolutely. 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 I was extremely good last year and got the totem fragment from the letter. Yeah, you might as well ask for another one. Jeez. Good luck. Some good luck for sure. Within my test account, all I did was collect until I wanted to start. Makes sense. Smart plan. I got my first totem from the letter from Winter Claus. I had no idea what it was. Oh no. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Which team do you like to use for the boss? Um, I would probably just use the strongest team that I have available, but if I could pick which team, I would probably use something that's very has my tanks do a lot of damage. So I'd probably use someone with like Ishmael and Yasmin maybe potentially. I find that they're very effective against bosses, and I saw some insane damage done to the Asgard bosses So I think that that would translate into these bosses here as well. I'll probably end up using Kark, even though he's not the most effective, just because that's what I have to work with. But I definitely think there's more effective choices. I think Ishmael is one of my favorite. I've been saying this for a long time, but I think Ishmael and Yasmin are great against bosses, and they just do so much direct damage. It's crazy. But yeah, now I kind of want an omelet, honestly. Anyone want to join me in Asani? We're at server 66 on web. I'll definitely probably at some point once I'm available to once I'm able to join a guild. I may join you guys if you guys are looking for casual players. If you're looking for someone serious, I'll probably back off on that one. But yeah, we'll check out web here in a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll hop over to web a little bit right now. I'm just gonna make sure I collect at least my dailies for the web account that I probably will start on here. But yeah, we'll do that. Oh, not that one. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I just want to make sure I do the basics at the bare minimum here, which is definitely, getting some guild activity in on this account. Then I'll hop over to 66 for a little bit, and we'll probably wrap up the stream and call it a good day. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd be able to get on, so the fact that I was able to get on, great day already. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and go through that solid stuff and see how much did we make sure we claimed our chest, of course. Dante, awesome. XP potion. Emerald exchange. Artifacts. Nope. There's that one. Expeditions, we should probably start those if we haven't. And then I'll hop over to 66 real quick, and we'll try leveling up a couple of times really, really, really fast. And then we will call it good. Yeah, absolutely. I love Ishmael. I think Ishmael is one of the biggest slept on heroes right now in the game. I think he's highly underrated. One of the best boss killers in the game. As a tank, it's hard to find someone better. I actually think Ishmael outclasses Galahad, which is crazy because Galahad's really good. Um, but overall, I mean, as a tank, hard to beat an offensive tank like Ishmael. Okay, I'm going to hop over now to 66. We're going to do it for you guys. I know you guys are on there. So we're level 10. Same place we were at last week. We'll try to get at least to level 11. So Kim's asking, posting a giveaway contest video after this one. I'm hoping to make it today or either tonight or tomorrow morning. And then I will post it. So Kim, as soon as I post it, it will be up on the Discord channel as well. Like in that, the pinned comment, I'll add it in there, and I'll make sure that's also in the videos, on the section on my Discord. So either tonight or tomorrow, definitely check back on my YouTube channel. I'm assuming before tomorrow night, like before this time tomorrow, I'm hoping to have it up. So that's the goal. We have Elmir. I mean, I might as well push Elmir since, he's getting a new skin. Like, why not? Right? Why not? Open a chest here. We got Darkstar. Okay, not a bad here. I've seen worse. So we want Asteroth, Elmir. I definitely want Ishmael as soon as I can get him, but I won't be able to get him for a little while. I believe we need to get to level 55, right? Something like that for the Grand Arena. 50. Okay, so level 50, you can start getting those rewards, but I'll be far off, but we'll see. Day 2 of logging in. Really haven't logged in since the start of my creation of this account. So there you go. 500 energy. We can burn some and get some of these items for our buddy. Oh, that's right. We don't have. Do I not have VIP? Thought I had VIP. Oh, it doesn't transfer servers. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Fine. We're not going to raid, but now I have a crazy amount of energy I don't know how to spend quickly. but we will figure something out. We will figure something out. Okay, so I'm going to just start with going here. I'm stuck on chapter 14. Is Cornelius the answer? Yes. Incognito, yes. 100% Cornelius is the answer to your problems on chapter 14. If you're getting stuck by those frozen icicle guys, which are called the visages, frozen visages, you want to use Cornelius. He takes them out in one hit. Well, a couple hits. But, he's very, very good. Great, great, great option. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend for chapter 14. Well, he's the Hokage of the guild. Fantastic. Posting the giveaway contest video. Okay, talked about that. Ish before Ju2. Movie star for the bosses. I think as a tank, Ishmael is better than Ju. But if we're talking about pure damage, Ju is in a class of his own. Ishmael is very good, but not quite as good as Ju for bosses. But Ishmael's great. Ishmael has vampirism, so he regenerates health, and he deals massive, massive damage. So he's very scary. He's very, very, very scary. Yeah, so I've beaten all of the campaign. So I'm done with campaign, and I can show you that real quickly here. After this one, I'll show you that, and then we'll probably call it a stream for tonight. Really loved hanging out with all you guys. I'm glad we were able to get on here. But yes, I will show you guys what I'm talking about there with the campaign. Let's see. All right, so with campaign, oh no, we hit the tower, didn't we? It's okay. With the campaign, so for me, what happened was I was cruising along. I hit chapter 13 and I beat it. And then I got to chapter 14. Oh, okay, so yeah. What happened here for me was I needed someone to get rid of the Priest of Seymour, who kept healing everybody. He was super annoying. Jorgen was super good. I really liked Jorgen. The other thing was just leveling up. If you're not level 130 yet, level up to 130. You'll be able to take these guys down. Then the next tough one will be Cormac. And you'll need to do a lot of damage. So you're going to want someone who can deal a lot of damage to the boss. So just throwing that out there. That's some good stuff right there. And then you'll come across, I believe there's like, you have to beat a certain number of heroes. And then you have a certain number of titans you need to use to beat some opponents, stuff like that, some robots. And then you finally get to the end there and you take down, what's his name again? The final boss. I'm blanking on his name now. Oh no. What is his name? I want to say Corvus, but that's totally not it. Oh boy. Anyway, you know what I mean. The final boss. Why am I not remembering his name? I should know his name. I don't remember. Seymour. There we go. Seymour. There it is. All right, that was going to bug me. Hey, Dr. Manhattan, thank you for stopping in to the stream. Probably going to be wrapping it up here very, very shortly, but I appreciate you coming in. See any Uber teams for Asgard boss? Yeah, I definitely, I actually find that I think some of the teams you can actually see in the Asgard. I know Olympus had a decent team, but I've seen teams do more damage than his. Not mine, but I've seen him. But let's see. So I'm pretty sure, let's see, top players. Believe, why did I think I could see the teams here? I mean, on my guild, the top damage dealt to the boss is 226 mil. I've only fought one time. I should have fought more, but I will. And I'll probably do some more damage here in a little bit. Maybe we can fight right now. But I don't have the teams that are really best suited for bosses. My team is a lot better for 1v1 fights. But I do have one of my buddies actually gave me permission to check out his account, so we can definitely check out his as well. But let me see if I can do one fight here. So I'm going to use the Twins. Twins are not great for a matchup like this. Obviously, Jew's really good. Let's rephrase. We're going to use Jew, Martha, Jorgen, Nebula, and I guess we'll use Aurora, and I'll use Kane, my pet. And, well, I guess we could use Albus. Maybe Albus is more effective. But yeah, so Isaac, Jew, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha, pretty decent combination. But we'll go ahead and just let this play out here. And my buddy actually has a pretty strong Ishmael. So I think he's okay with me showing you guys, but I don't want to, I don't know how to show you that without showing his Facebook account. So I guess maybe another time. But anyway, I've seen Ishmael deal mad damage. So just one thing there. But yeah, we'll see how we do here. I mean, I think Jew is obviously a beast, so he'll be able to deal a fair amount of damage, and Albus will pour it on as well. And Nebula obviously helps out a little bit. So we did 20 million damage there to the boss. Not bad, not great. We could always do more, but that's okay. We'll see. And I just don't have enough strong heroes at this time. So I need to keep working on it and keep improving. Obviously, Ishmael is, I love Ishmael. I can't talk about him enough. I'm a big fan of him, especially in these situations. But Isaac, Jew, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha, very good combination. It's actually funny because that's the exact same team that was used when we had these boss fights, but it was for, I'm trying to remember what it was for. We definitely had a competition where that was the team that was used. And there's actually another team with Orion that was used that I recall being a very top tier team. So let me look into that. I remember we had a competition where that was definitely a factor, and people were going for the high scores. So I remember that was a factor, and those teams definitely existed. I'll look into it, and I'll get back to you guys. But I know that that's a very good one. Obviously, Isaac, Jew, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha. It's a pretty common one, but I think there's one that does even more, so I'll have to look. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. We'll figure some stuff out, but I'm glad we got to cover pretty much everything I wanted to cover in today's live stream. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. I'm glad that we have light back on in the house, and we should be able to post some more content here soon. And please do look out for the videos for Saturday rewards, right, and entering the contest. I'm probably planning on trying to have those up hopefully before tomorrow night. So I'll try to work on them tonight. But if not, yes, against the Archdemon. Yes, Radon against the Archdemon. So I guess maybe I should mention those real quick. Archdemon, and we'll end with this. All right, I've been meaning to, wrap things up here, but let's see, Archdemon. Yeah, so I mean, it seems like almost the exact same team that people were using for the Archdemon. Let's see. Let's find it. So we got Jew, Sebastian, Mojo, and Dorian. And okay, so Dorian, Martha, Mojo, Sebastian, and Jew was really good this day. But I think basically like the team composition really didn't change too much. And man, the amount of damage that went off was crazy. I mean, obviously there were different buffs for the Archdemon, but if you haven't, I think this is a team to check out as well. Jew, Sebastian, Mojo, Dorian, and Martha. I think it dealt, how much damage did it deal to this opponent here? Dealt over 200 or 200 million damage. But I mean, obviously, you need to have this very specific team. And obviously, they were buffed. So it's going to be probably a little bit more damage than you would see against a normal boss, but I think it's similar because I remember seeing almost the exact same team that you guys are mentioning here. So yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this stream. It's much, much appreciated. And with that team there, I'm going to probably wrap it up. And thank you everyone for a great Saturday night. Thank you, everyone.